Bienvenido, BIGJAY, escape a República Dominicana. Hasta pronto, papi.
Big J, take one.
Clinic is good. Clinic is good. They have the model.
Could you just make that clear again to anybody that gets in that? I mean, so for instance,
do not go to the hospital. Go to a clinic. Tell them I have a credit card or I have insurance. You better have at least $10,000 or $15,000 on your credit card if you don't have insurance, because they will hold your passport until you pay the bill. They will not release you from the hospital until you. Oh, that's for real. That's 100. And the care in those hospitals, dude, I had an IV bag filled with blood. They had a catheter in my penis, and I had a bag full of blood, and I was screaming for a nurse to help me, and they're walking up and down the hall. There's no call buttons. They don't even provide tissue paper for you. I urinated and defecated on myself for 3 days. I had to sign myself out of the hospital, and I was pulling out tubes like in the Matrix, pulling the tubes out of my body. But then they left a PICC line that was going to my heart or something that was about that long, in my chest, a needle that was either in my lungs or my heart. I'm saying, what the hell? So I had to go back to the hospital, and that was a little surgical procedure they had to do to get that thing out.
Wow. So that's
how incompetent they are.
So basically, you're talking from raw experience.
Dude, for real.
Right.
For real. But otherwise, the experiences have been very, very positive, very, very good. You have to make it what you want it to be. And to just have a lot of situational awareness, because everybody who comes up to you and want to slap you on the back and say that your friend, your buddy, your pal, beware. That's all I'm saying. You know, I mean, you can have friends, you can have acquaintances.
Acquaintances, that's right. Yeah, that's what I like to call them, friends or acquaintances.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've learned the difference between.
I've always learned that when someone comes to me and they say, "Oh, you see that guy over there? He's such and such." I never listen. The reason why I never listen is because my experience is going to be different. I don't know what that person or what happened with that person and that person. So my thing is, I only can judge people on the respect and love what they show me.
Dude, I've had so much haterade.
Yeah.
I had my bank account was under attack. I've had cyber attacks on me, man. I'm not here.
I've had my card attacked.
I'm not here to hurt anybody. But there's some people that are afraid. What I'm here to help promote tourism. If we don't work together, this country will not survive. It will not thrive. So I'm here to collaborate with any and everybody. I got love, peace, and happiness for everybody.
So let's talk about the radio station. What's going on with that? Coming the last time we were talking about you was ready to launch, got the t-shirts. What's going on now?
I had to make some very expensive purchases on equipment.
About getting too
and
deep.
Oh my God, let me tell you about that, okay?
Not getting too deep.
No. I paid like $1,300 for a piece of equipment that was about this big, and it came in it's a real audio, like a radio station console. And it came in, there was a power supply that was about this big, this high, and it probably weighed about, I guess, 13, 14 pounds. So I paid $1,000 to get it. Then when it got to Santo Domingo, through customs, they judged me more by the pound and the weight. And because of how much it cost, they estimated the cost of it. So that was another couple of $100. Then I have to pay another couple of $100 to pick it up at a local package store. So I end up spending damn near $1,600 on an item that only cost $800.
I know the tax situation over here.
So when people say, well, I want to bring a television in here, I want to bring it's expensive. It's expensive. And you need to know, I had another situation with a mover when I first came here, and he lost half of my belongings. Now, I paid the white movers $2,000 to move my stuff 3,000 miles from Las Vegas to Miami. Please tell me why is it going to cost me almost another $2,000 or $3,000 to go just from Miami to Puerto Plata. Now you can Google it and see it's not 3,000 miles. And then they lost half of my belongings and would not even make restitution. I gave them my bill of lading from the original legitimate people, and so they did not give me any receipts. They didn't give me anything. They went through all my stuff. They unpacked all of my stuff.
So basically, you've had good experience and bad, which I think that's just.
But it's learning. It's learning.
So what would you say overall now? I mean, first far, you've been in the Dominican Republic now. If you was to sum up Dominican Republic in 3 words, give them to me.
I love this place.
Okay.
I truly love it. This is paradise.
I argue with that.
And let me say something. I'm not besmirching any merchant. Things happen.
Oh, of course.
So let me make that perfectly clear, because I don't want nobody saying, well, Bigmack's talking about my business or whatever. As a matter of fact, the person that lost my stuff, he and I had a beer. We broed it out. We didn't, get into, it happened. You know what? It's material stuff that was replaced.
Yeah.
So that's why it was taking me a little bit longer with the radio station to replace a lot of that stuff that I already had, because I'm paying for it 3 times.
I know what you mean.
So it's taking.
Nothing's easier now. Nothing's. I mean, I think with people, they're always watching for negativity and don't realize what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So there's always something.
They think it's a scam. It's not a scam. I'm a legitimate broadcaster. People know who I am. They know my reputation as a #1 first class act broadcaster. Okay, I have a reputation. So you can see my stuff on YouTube and stuff like that of me my shows have been archived on YouTube in various forms from very respectable other colleagues. Ellis Feaster, all kinds of people. I'm in there with Frankie Crocker. I'm with Crocker.
I know none of these people.
We're real great broadcasters.
I think
I am in that crowd. I'm in that crowd, brother.
Yeah.
So I'm not just some fly-by-night guy. This is not a hobby. This is a business. I've made millions of dollars for the white radio corporations.
Right.
So I sold everything and gave away everything I own to pursue a dream.
Basically, you just want, while you're setting your thing up, you just want the best, really. You just want to. You don't want to cut no corners.
No corners. Right. Because I want to give first-class, top-notch quality service. And another thing I've had to learn was to shut my mouth.
I think that's very important in life. I think that's very important in life because, and that's good what you bring up, because I have also been a victim of that. Sharing vital information, and when you look up someone's.
I've had some of my intellectual property stolen. No big deal. I'm a pro.
Yeah. I think it's just a mistake that you learn by, because you could be just talking willy-nilly, and then someone would just be like, "Oh, that's a good idea." And run with it. So, but again, it's nothing but love, peace. Hey, if you can run with it, make money, God bless you. I'm here to promote you. I have no hate. I have no haterade whatsoever. Because with all the buffoonery that's going on in the North Coast is unnecessary. Going on. But like we spoke on the phone, I told you it's not going to stop. Because if it's not that person, our next person is going to come on the scene.
It's crazy.
It's going to continue.
It's crazy.
Continue. So what I've learned to do, and what I've learned to overstand, should I say, is that certain people need certain people to be a person.
Yeah.
So once I came to that understanding that people, don't get me wrong, you got people out there that are doing some bull crap, and there's people that call them out on it. I mean, I met I'm not going to mention his name, but I met a YouTuber. We wouldn't say we were going back.
I heard about it and I saw it. I heard about it.
But we met up.
Right. Squashed it.
I wouldn't even say squash it because it wasn't even that serious.
Right.
I think it was a misunderstanding on his part and a misunderstanding on my part.
Okay.
So as men, when we met, it was like, yo, what's all this crap for? We had drinks. Right. We were talking about our families, our kids. So it's like, yo, we're two grown men, man. We ain't got time for this bull crap. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just want to salute, you know who you are. I just want to salute out to them still. But it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Yeah. So I've learned and understood that if I stop, there's nothing to talk about. If other people stop, YouTube, there's nothing to talk about. So
I mean, they're talking about. I know that some of these YouTubers are talking about certain merchants in Sosua.
It's not going to stop.
They're talking about certain YouTube personalities.
My thing is that you just
crazy.
You got to leave them. What I've learned, you just got to leave them to it.
Yeah.
I mean, one friend said to me the other day, I'm not going to mention yet another YouTuber. Oh, they're talking crazy about you.
Yeah.
They're welcome to it.
Yeah.
As long as they talk about me, promote my channel. That's fine.
Right.
That's it. I just want to be on YouTube.
See, because in my business, if nobody's talking about me, then I'm doing something wrong. Good or bad.
I don't want them to talk about me, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Not at all. No person, like anybody talking negative about me.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is that, hey, if you recognize me and you see what I'm doing and you're paying that close attention, so be it. I can't stop that. I can't control that.
Yeah.
I just got to keep on doing what I'm doing. So I get the information to people that need it. Now, if you know all of this, I've always said, don't watch my channel, don't subscribe, don't listen to anything that I've got to say, but certainly don't leave dumb negative comments. Because you already know, so you don't need to let the whole world, well, you're actually wrong, it's this. No, if you know that, run with it and leave it alone. For those who don't know, learn. Yeah, because some of those guys have attacked some friends of mine, businessmen on YouTube,
so I said my piece about it, and I said if they want to come after me, bring it, But otherwise, dude, I'm just trying to tell people that.
Well, let's talk about life. Let's talk about your happiness.
My happiness.
Let's first start.
Number one, my health.
We don't want to get too much into your life because I don't like putting people's. I know about your personal life. I would never share that. But let's talk about let's deal with the surface of your happiness. How is Mac as a person spiritually? How is Mac as a person inside? How has Dominican Republic changed that from the Big Mac that was in America to the Big Mac now? To the viewers, tell them how you feel. What's Dominican Republic?
I was in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I had accomplished everything in America that I could ever accomplish. I was bored. Okay. I was bored. They had beautiful mountains. We're landlocked. We got mountains, Mount Charleston, Lake Mead, and the Strip. Well, outside of that, if you're not a tourist, you don't go downtown to the casino, to the tourist area. That's for the tourists. Parking costs damn near almost $50 down there now. So I don't go down there. But for me, my personal happiness, I'm in great health. Yeah. My body that's another thing. My body had to get used to the humidity, and I developed asthma. I stepped foot November 1st, 2017, I kissed the ground.
Beautiful.
I kissed the ground.
I like that.
Now, you gotta, there's some things you gotta be prepared about. Customer service, they don't have that here. And I almost had a stroke and a heart attack and a coronary because in America, We expect. Well, I want to see a supervisor.
I can tell you that there's no customer
There is no
service.
customer service. None.
If you're expecting customer service,
Forget it.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Totally take that out of your mind. There's no point going somewhere and getting frustrated.
Nope.
Forget it. I've done all that, and I'm the most impatient person you can ever.
It will give
I mean,
you a
even
heart
in
attack.
London.
Yeah.
I'm impatient, so you can imagine my temperament here.
Yeah. Almost went to jail. Almost went to jail.
Don't get mad.
Yeah.
Don't get wound up. None of that. There's no customer service here.
None.
Right? Queues, and the person could be dealing with your issue, and in between dealing with your issue, they won't even tell you wait. They'll just talk to another 4 people.
And they'll cut you. They'll jump in front of the line.
Yeah.
They'll jump in front of the line.
So forget it. So basically, you're here now. How is life?
I am happy. I have life in my love in my life. And I'm here to do some good.
Right.
I see that God has sent me here to use my talent to help the impoverished people of this country, to put shoes on their feet, food in their bellies, clothes on their backs. And I want to build, ultimately, I would like to build a trade school so they can learn a trade, electrical, plumbing, concrete, whatever.
And I just want to say for the record, Big Mac is not implying that Dominicans are poor and they're broke. We choose our words very carefully. He said he wants to help the impoverished people, the people that don't have anything in this country.
Exactly.
He wants to help them.
Exactly.
Not saying that all Dominicans.
Exactly.
Hello. Hey. So we got delivery of something, so we're gonna keep on rolling. So he's not trying to make out the Dominican Republic people are poor and this and that. No, he's basically saying is that. So on all of that and that basis, Matt.
But I'm happy.
He's happy.
I'm happy as pig in slop. And thanks to this guy right here, him, TaylorMade, Flip Flop, another guy, Go-Go. There have been a lot of guys who have really stood by me and supported me when I was really down. And you're one of those brothers that stepped up and stepped in.
Like I said, it's always been a pleasure to know you. It's always been a pleasure to keep on knowing you. That's we always chop it up on the phone. You know what it is. You know what I mean. So what's understood doesn't need to be explained.
What doesn't kill? I have a motto: what doesn't kill me, better start running.
So Matt, once again, my brother, thank you very much
Love,
for
respect.
your information.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and I'm pretty sure there'll be some people out there that will take.
This is not negative. This is not negative. This is just.
So there'll be some.
Do your research.
There'll be some people that will take nothing from this.
Right.
There'll be some people that will take something from this, and there'll be some people that will take a lot from this.
Right.
So as long as it helps someone, that's what we're here
to do.
Okay.
So I'm good. I love this place. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be buried here.
There you go. So he loves Dominican Republic. So this is Big J. Escape to the Dominican Republic, joined by the one and only Mr. Big Mac.
Except no substitutes.
So, people them, manners and respect, and enjoy your day, whatever you're doing today. And
stay posted to my Facebook and my YouTube for more information.
Plug your Facebook and YouTube, please.
It's bigmackradio.com. That's my I don't have anything on YouTube right now. Okay. But it's
you had some content.
I had, but
so you're starting again, right? Yeah, I've done that. Yeah,
I took it all down. But right now, my website is bigmackradio.com. I don't really have anything on it right now because again, we're doing a revamping of retooling of everything. So I'm keeping everything under wraps for a big reveal. Right. So we're gonna have a media party. Wow. You're gonna be invited. Okay. A lot of celebrities from the United States are gonna be here. Okay. So when we open up, it's gonna be a major media event, brother.
Look forward to that. Peace, people.
Deuces.
Deuces.
I'm out.